Hello everyone, happy 4th of July. I am letting you know out of an abundance of caution I will continue to conceal myself. This is for obvious reasons. Over the past few months of getting to show MERB's predicted behaviors of manipulation and destruction, I see firsthand how deep her revenge for those that actually try to be a friend and help her and bring attention to the fact that some tiny changes in her life could help tremendously. This vacation from hell got the ball rolling and Inner Circle can't ignore the concern anymore. The best community on YouTube is shrinking. There are two things MERB wants: first, money, and second, to spread judgment, play victim, and control the narrative. Okay, that's more than two things, but what I have seen MERB do is so damaging to good people. Is it normal that hundreds of MERB's friends, who have helped her in many ways, especially financially, they are now evil and out to destroy her and are jealous and mean girls? But who is a card-carrying mean girl? Carolyn.
What is happening? Why does it just die like that? What's going on?
This is a great color on me, isn't it? I guess. Well, is it or isn't it? Be specific.
No, it isn't. It makes you look like a corpse. Is that specific enough for you?
May I have a tissue, please? Thank you. Hill, I have a great idea. Let's get a facial.
Oh, I can't. Michael's conference ends in about an hour, and then we have to leave for the airport. I wish I could.
Well, maybe next time. Oh, Hill, look, isn't this divine?
Oh, so sweet. I can't wait to have a baby.
I know what you mean.
You do?
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. I just thought someone like you wouldn't care about children. You're so obsessed with your career and all.
I'm not obsessed. Just because I work doesn't mean someone like me doesn't want to have children.
Well, wanting them and caring for them properly are two different things. It's a full-time job.
For some people.
Yes. The ones who take the responsibility seriously and don't just have children to gratify their overweening egos.
Can I show you something? No, thank you. What the hell is going on here?
Would you please lower your voice?
No, I won't. I want to know what's eating you. You have been a total bitch ever since you came to New York.
I could say the same thing about you.
I've simply been reacting to you.
Oh, for God's sake, don't you get it? We've grown apart. Happens to the best of friends. It's happened to us. We might as well face it.
You're ridiculous.
I'm ridiculous.
We haven't grown apart. You've fallen apart.
I don't think I care to pursue this. So long, Cece.
Why,
Take care.
Stuck-up little witch. When your father died, he took the best of you with him.
Look, don't make a scene, all
You
right?
tried to be an interesting person for a while, but look at you now. You've completely reverted to type. You're nothing but a small-minded, tight-ass little snob these days.
How would a pretentious little climber like you know that?
Experience.
Experience?
And I know what's eating you, too.
Oh, really? What's eating me?
Plain old-fashioned jealousy.
Jealousy? Jealousy? What am I jealous of? Your insane ambition? No, it must be your new money. No, I'm jealous of your marriage of convenience. That must be it.
My what?
Aren't you afraid you got him by default?
Maybe I am. But at least I belong to myself, which is more than I can say for you. I'm doing what I set out to do, remember? I'm living the life you didn't have the courage for. So don't give me you're not jealous. You're so jealous you can hardly breathe. Can I help you with something?
Oh, no. Thanks.
I encourage everyone who sees this to immediately screenshot it, because it will be deleted as fast as Carolyn or her most faithful mods catch it. These are open letters from myself, April F., Lisa D., and Move, 2, to Carolyn. Since we feel it's important that everyone know the truth, not a one-sided spin or a lie, it's also important to know that Carolyn kicked Lisa D. and Move from Slack, and took their wrenches to try and silence them. My letter is first, followed by Lisa D. and Moo. We are not attempting to sway anyone from Carolyn's channel or from supporting Carolyn. We just want our voices to be heard. Our own words be spoken, not a twisted version. We also wouldn't ever expect anyone to choose between friends. As adults, we can't have the friends we choose to. And that shouldn't require any justification or explanation. Carolyn, I am more than positive your exact response to this letter will be this is where I expected you were going with things, because you're predictable. I've come to realize that you're narcissistic. Your large ego comes at the expense of your channel and what once was an amazing community. So many good people have left, most quietly because they became tired of the constant drama, attacks from other subscribers, the woe is me attitude, and lack of legitimate content. I have stood by your side until the moment I watched you spend 2 days attacking someone you considered a really good friend. You claimed numerous times that you weren't trying to make her choose, but you were. I'm not so many words, that's exactly what you were saying. Patty and I were not close friends. We rarely spoke, and we've had our fair share of disputes. But we were able to maintain maturity and mutual respect for each other. I've watched Patty essentially carry your channel for you. Just like Scooter, Lisa Demu of 2, and many others have. Watched her run the lives, work the auctions, stay up night after night after night on panel to help your channel grow and be successful, and she never asked for anything in return. She sacrificed time with her family for you, and in an instant you turned on her so brutally and so disgustingly that immediately I was ashamed to consider myself a supporter of yours. You embarrass not only yourself, but every mod that volunteers their time to help your channel grow. Then I watched as you continued your hateful attitude and began nitpicking at Mama Ames, another person that volunteered her time to help your channel be successful, making it a point to watch the replays, read through the comments to carry on discussions with ramblers and remove hate comments. She, just like Nana Patty, were great assets to your channel and were loyal friends as well as supporters of yours. Your insecurities and jealousy simply because anyone subscribed to your channel would subscribe to hers, as if you own them. It's sad. And it's not a good look for you. Mama Ames has been a great friend to me, encouraging me and making it a point to check on me, essentially nursing me through the numerous health issues I've had over the past 3 years. I became a mod September of 2019, possibly 10 days after Danielle C, but before Scooter, before Lisa D, before Moo, before Patty, before Kevin, before Deborah Van Coeverden, before Lisa H, and others. I was quick to email you my concerns about BBT, Jabelis, Bridget C, and a few others before becoming a mod. Oftentimes you tried to convince me there was no reason for concern, but I trusted my gut and remained at arm's length, and watched as they all turned on you, wondering why you wouldn't take the warning from so many of us seriously, and you continue to trust and align yourself with the worst people often. When I first became a mod, I was very present in the live chats, and tried hard to help your channel run smoothly while you conducted the live. I never once was involved in a scandal, never participated in the live chats of any of the troll or hate channels. I never confronted haters on their own turf, never brought negativity or drama to the channel. I didn't send you links and clips and screenshots of what haters were saying about you. I never inserted myself into any of that. I have always made certain to never shine a negative light on you or the channel, and honestly, I'm pretty certain that's why you've never acknowledged that I even exist. You thrive off drama. You almost never respond if I text you or DM you. The only time you ever communicate with me quickly is if it involves money, or if you're attempting damage control. Other than that, you don't acknowledge that I exist. I've always been disposable to you, and in my darkest times you've never even taken 2 seconds to message me privately to see how I was doing. I'm not a needy friend. I don't require daily communication. I don't need constant texts and phone calls. I am very aware of who I am, and my worth. I don't need it from others. I do, however, expect to be treated fairly, respectfully, and equally, knowing now for sure what I already knew because I'm not stupid. There was and still is secret chat groups where you and a few select mods take turns ranting and attacking other mods as well as subscribers. You lied to me when I asked about this secret group, using the most outrageous lie at that. And what's scary is you turned on someone that was your friend as a result. You were fuming. How do we fix this? Simply because your secrets and lies were exposed. Lisa D has been an important member of the community, bringing in countless subscribers. Ramblers love her. She's genuine and loyal, and you turned on her so hatefully. True colors are showing. The rent you gave me is far too costly. It comes at the expense of my reputation, morals, and values. I am a Christian woman. I have always tried to live my life by the gospel. I have always been encouraged to lead by example. And if I was to stay, I would be doing myself a great disservice. Anyone that continues to carry that wrench either truly hasn't seen your true colors, or they are exactly like you, manipulative, backstabbing, lying, deceitful, and narcissistic. When you must create a secret group where you can trash talk people that have never even done anything to you, it speaks volumes about your character and insecurities. I've seen the screenshots. Save the lies for someone else, because I don't now, and didn't then believe them. You are a pathological liar, and I've watched you run your channel into the ground, never taking any ownership in your own failures, and never once taking the good advice that many of us have given you. As for Sharon, Kevin, and Danielle C, the 3 of you are her puppets on a string. You may have been decent people at one time, but the lies, the behind the back discussions, are pathetic at best. To think, Danielle, you tried to lie for Carolyn to cover her ass for her because she was exposed. So mature of you to attack me knowing the whole time I was absolutely right, and my feelings were justified. Did you sleep better as a result? That's low level. Aren't you too old for that? Sharon, you are something else. Thought you were a Catholic respectable woman. Yet you watched as your friend Nana Patty was relentlessly attacked in the main mod chat as well as the secret mod chat and stood by Carolyn's side. Yet you called her a friend just days before. You all participated in the attacks on her husband, and you willingly stand by Carolyn's side, either oblivious or a willing participant. But you two are too old to play middle school games, and the things that the secret mod chat said about Gordon is sick. Carolyn has no shame, no filter, And it doesn't surprise me she needed a super small group and a secret chat that she could behave this way in front of. Gordon was defending his wife as he should. I'm pretty sure I've seen Jimmy come online countless times to defend you, Carolyn. Why shouldn't Gordon defend his wife? I would love to see the damage control when 3 more mods leave, ones that have been around for a while. But I'm certain I will be removed from Slack. So I will be unable to see the lies that will be told in an attempt to save face and spin the narrative. The following 2 letters are from Lisa D. and Moo of 2. We were all supporters and friends of Carolyn's. We can't condone her behavior, and don't want to be accused of supporting it either. Once again, I do encourage you to screenshot, because these will be gone incredibly fast. Damage control will be in full effect and the need to create the narrative will be instant. I wish all the Ramblers nothing but the best, and I pray you're able to see what many of us recently were able to. When someone shows you who they truly are, believe them. Ion.
It's the Hell to the No channel, Jeanette. It's back again. It's back